So we've made it to Yorkshire now, and we've just landed in Harrogate. And one of the things that Rachel and I wanted to do when we were in Yorkshire was try the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge. This is a walk that's about 25 miles long. I reckon it's going to take about 12 hours or so, and it's 5,000 feet of elevation. So no joke in terms of a walk, and it's a little bit different to the Three Peaks Challenge that you will have heard of before and that Rachel's done before, in the sense that you don't drive to different mountains. You basically park up in the morning in one place, and then you're off and you're out for the day. It takes in 3 of the largest peaks in Yorkshire. I'm not even going to try to pronounce them right now, but we'll certainly learn them when we're on our way. The plan for us is an early attack. We want to start the walk at about 7 o'clock, which means leaving here at about 5:30. So we're doing all the prep now. We're making sure we've got our lunches sorted. We're making sure we've got loads of snacks as well, because it doesn't look as if there's anywhere along the way that you can get much in terms of the way of food or drink. We've been doing some research online, but we're going pretty blind into it. We're going to turn up tomorrow and we're going to film how it goes tomorrow.
Good morning.
Morning. So we have just literally kicked off the Yorkshire Three Peak Challenge. So
You might even be able to just see our car in the back down there.
yeah, like that. Yeah, all the way back there. Yeah.
We're 10 minutes early, so we said we wanted to start at 7 o'clock. It is now 10 to 7.
Yep, 10 to 7. And we are pretty much the only ones in the car park. We got here a little bit early thinking that we needed to get a space, and we needn't have worried.
We did make a last minute decision to come to the alternative starting spot.
Ribblehead
Viaduct,
which is literally right in front of us. I'm just going to spin this around so you can see. There's the viaduct. Oh, there's Rachel. And as you can see as well,
not bad views to
no,
start
not a
with.
bad view to start with. It is beautiful, and as you could just see just there and ahead of us, there are some clouds around, which was a little bit unexpected. We were looking at the weather yesterday and it said it was going to be nice. It's a few clouds around, but they're starting to break, so hopefully by the time we get up to the top of the first mountain, they will have all gone. So as Rachel said, a little bit of a different route than we thought we were going to take initially last night. So we're now starting, and the first mountain that we're going to be going up is Ingleborough?
No, Whernside.
Oh, Whernside.
Whernside.
We see
By the end of this video, we will have learnt the name of all 3 mountains.
Whernside, which we can see ahead of us, and yeah, we're going to tackle it now. Hey, so we've been walking for an hour and a half now, and we are hopefully getting towards the top of
Whernside.
Yeah, Whernside. And yeah, it's been pretty good going so far. You can see just behind us the clouds have been coming and going. It seems to have just broken now, and
We can't see the peak of where we're going to, so that must be in the clouds or it's further away, we think.
I just hope it's in the clouds. So it was just through the clouds, and we've made it to Whernside Millennium Viewpoint. And as you can see, we've got an unbelievable view of, well,
Clouds.
nothing really. So we're not going to spend too much time here, probably grab a drink and then start the walk down. Have just now started the ascent of the next mountain, Ingleborough.
Ingleborough. We're 3 hours and 20 minutes in. Still loving it so far.
It's gone quickly though, isn't it, so far?
Gone quickly.
I mean, we've literally just come across the first people we've seen on our whole walk, isn't it? And
yeah, there's a campsite offering refreshments in the way of a vending machine.
Yeah, and they were staying there, so they've started the walk from there, but we were just chatting to them and they said they're not doing the full walk, they're just going up this mountain and back, which by the looks of it will be a challenge in itself. So yeah, we will see you when we get to the top.
We've made it. Summit number 2,
Yeah.
Ingleborough.
Yeah, that was a lot tougher
It was tough.
than the first one.
Yeah.
That was a steep incline up here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was.
We were thinking about filming some of the way up, but we would not have been able to talk. So we wait until we've had a seat.
I think I looked at my heart rate at one point and it was like 170, 175. It was like doing Stairmaster at the gym, wasn't it? It was like vertical almost. But up until this point, the walk had been fairly, I'm not going to say easy because it isn't easy, but it'd been fairly tame in terms of
great,
times.
really well maintained and really well signposted.
Yeah, and the clouds just come in again, which is a bit of a bummer because it did look as if we were going to get a good view up here.
We might get it on the way down.
Yeah, we'll hopefully get it on the way down. But we're going to stop here, grab something to eat.
Yeah.
And yeah, make our way onto the final mountain, Pen-y-ghent, which we were just chatting to a guy, reckons is about 5 miles away from here. So a little bit downhill and then hopefully a little bit of flat walking, that'd be nice. Here we are, the top of our 3rd peak, Pen-y-ghent. So that one took us, how long from the car park, do you reckon?
Maybe an hour.
Maybe an hour or so.
15 minutes.
It was definitely the most scrambly of the...
Yeah, it was really fun just as you got to the top.
Yeah, it was definitely a little bit loose. But for the first time today, we've been able to get up here. It's clear skies, get a 360-degree view. A bit windy, you can probably hear that. But yeah, now, well, it feels like we should have completed the challenge, but actually...
we've still got the maybe 7-mile walk back to the car.
7-mile walk.
In the beautiful scenery.
In the beautiful scenery. It could be worse.
Hi again. So we're just finishing our walk now and we've just seen our car in the distance coming back to Ribble's Head Viaduct. We are now 9 hours and 45 minutes in and just coming up to 24 miles.
Oh, it's long, isn't it?
It is. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been really good actually. It's been really nice, and yeah, I mean,
Do anything differently next time?
anything differently? I think the only thing I definitely recommend to people doing the walk is, so a few recommendations. Firstly, parking at the viaduct is like a no-brainer for me, in the sense of you start the walk, the car park's free, so that's a bonus, but that doesn't really matter. But in terms of the walk, you definitely want to do it clockwise. So anti-clockwise. Oh my god, anti-clockwise. So you want to walk from the scrambles that we've done going up. would have been almost impossible to come down. So doing it anti-clockwise means, yes, it's tough going up on a few of them, certainly Ingleborough and Pen-y-ghent, more difficult going up than the other one, Whernside, but you wouldn't want to be going down those. So going anti-clockwise is a definite. Parking at the viaduct as well, because that means you're getting 2 of the mountains done. Like,
yeah, within the first half of your day, which I prefer to have 2 under your belt and know that in the afternoon you've just got 1 more to do. And now we've just kind of been walking on the flat for maybe a good 2 hours.
Nearly 2
to
hours
finish
at
off
least,
the day,
isn't
which
it?
is quite nice.
Yeah, and I just think if you started in, what was the town? Horton under Ribblesdale, Horton at Ribblesdale, in Ribblesdale. You go up Pen-y-ghent pretty quickly, but then you would be walking for 3 hours before you get to another peak. So definitely feel like when you've got a bit of energy in your legs, do the 2 mountains pretty quickly, one after another, and then have a little bit more of a relaxed afternoon walking. So they would be my recommendations. Do anything differently? I think probably we were a little bit naive. We didn't pack any raincoats. Now it doesn't look like
we've been really fortunate with the weather.
Yeah,
and it was saying kind of 23, 24 degrees and sunny. We're doing it back end of July. However, when we were approaching in the car this morning, there were definite black rain clouds, and I think had you been at the top of those mountains at that point, we would have been wet.
Well, the clouds came in a couple of times. You've seen, if you've watched the video, the clouds came in a couple of times.
We were a bit naive, so
and
definitely pack a raincoat next time.
It was like when the clouds came in, the temperature dropped significantly, didn't it?
Yeah.
So
we had layers.
Yeah, we were glad for a couple of layers, but if those layers got wet early doors, the rest of it would have been a bit of a chore.
Turning around, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair. But yeah, no, overall, really enjoyed it. You?
Great experience.
Yeah, great experience.
Loved it.
Was it better than waking up and going to work?
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Well, that's all that matters then. Right, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, we will see you on the next one.